Merry Christmas. How are you all doing? It's been a little while since I made a video. It's been a hell of a year. The last time I spoke to you all, I was saying I was opening a second store. I put in my diary what a second store looked like. I wrote everything down, and I had a plan in my head, and then opportunity knocked. Not the kind of opportunity you want, but probably the opportunity that you needed. It's caused me all kinds of headaches. Around a year after writing in my diary what a second store would look like if I ever opened one, I'd already closed my second store. I never bit off more than I could chew, in the sense that I've heard from some people disgruntled that I stopped. I don't know why other people get upset when somebody like me makes a decision in their business to stop doing something because it's hurting the business. I've never understood why other people would be upset at you. In the beginning, that's what stops a lot of people from doing anything. It's like, don't do that, this will happen. And then you get a lot of I told you so's afterwards from people who didn't have a clue in the first place and actually helped you sink further. So you get all kinds of comments, and I've heard some things like, did you bite off more than you could chew? And obviously yes, but let me fucking add a little to that. I closed the second store primarily based around the fact that I could do more work where I am. I thought I can do a lot more in the main store. I can open up extra hours. I can double down efforts in the main store. I'm so glad I did. It's been the busiest year. I didn't even notice yesterday on the till. At one point I looked down and I realized we were 52 orders into our 22nd thousand order this year. 22,000 orders. It's been a crazy time. I feel like I've not even started yet. So when it came to the second store, I just thought, you know what, I can put a lot more effort in here. Why am I even bothering? Why am I waking up so early? I was waking up at 5:30 in the morning, and you go to bed super late and you don't have a life. Obviously, I started doubting my own decisions, realizing certain things. For example, opening that second store was cold. That place was freezing. It was the middle of summer, and we were going in there with two jumpers on. Every time you opened the damn door, it was just dirt. It would just fly into the building. We were wanting to have a seed store, and that's what I wanted to focus on. And I still think that that can be done. I just think in the way that I did it, I would need so much more effort. I would probably take some slices from Hormozy's apple pie of advice, and I would probably run adverts 3 months before opening the doors. I would also have a management team in place. I wouldn't go and open it, and that's what I was doing. So I was running this, and then I was like, cool, by mid-afternoon I'll just fuck off to the second store and I'll work in the second store all night. And I employed somebody else, and they were, it was one of the staff here, so it felt like a no-brainer at the time. And also I was halving the rent with somebody. But halving the rent with somebody was fucking pain in the arse because obviously they fucked off with the money. Fucking stupid story. I don't give a fuck. This happens all the time. You're gonna get robbed in business. Just get fucking used to it, especially when you put yourself out there, especially in new markets, especially. Businesses, you're gonna win some, you're gonna fucking lose some. That's the end of the game. Like, there's fuck all else to it. You win, you lose. Whatever. All it is the skills that you gain, the knowledge that you gain along the way, because you'll be able to repeat processes. It's not rocket science. Like, well, all you need to do is just be able to repeat processes. And what I'd learned with the second store was crazy because there's 20 departments. I've summed it down to 20 departments. The way I've created my system, I went to New York, I went to Barcelona and Paris, I went to Amsterdam. I've looked at all these systems just to figure out how systems work. Deep dived into Max Muller. I've gone through all of these little paths to try and get this fucking place running. 25 fucking hundred products in here. Everything is tagged. Everything has got a very extremely unique fucking SKU code. Everything is barcoded. Everything has a fucking label on it. You know, this industry is so crazy. The half of the shit that you get in will not have anything on it. And there are ways that, you know, you don't have to fucking like, you don't have to tag everything. You can do blanket pricing. You can do all kinds of fucking things where you don't really have to worry about the individual item. But I wanted to create a system where I track the entire fucking industry. Our system is built in a way that is easy to use. At this point, it's easy to duplicate. So we have got 20 departments in here. Scales, we took up at least 5 different types. Papers, we took about 5 different types as well. Same with tips. Almost every single category. Acrylic water pipes, we took about 120 different water pipes. Drug test kits, lighters, blowtorches, some dab rig stuff, so, you know, bangers, some caps. Walked in, set tablet down, switched on, said, yo, this is the new store, Head Happy Express. Just started scanning products in our inventory. Within 2 hours, we were ready to go. But I didn't do what I thought I should be doing as per the book, as per what I wrote in the diary. I wasn't following that. And every day I was waking up and I had this gnawing feeling in the back of my mind that I was doing something wrong, that I was going backwards, not forwards. I was like, I woke up one morning, I was like, that's it. I've had enough. I'm not opening this fucking second store. I'm done. I'm just done. I'm not doing it. That's what I decided. I was like, fuck it. I'm not doing the second store. I just phoned the landlord. I was like, look, whatever it takes to get out the lease. And that's when I found out that the person I'd been paying the rent to, who was paying the landlord, because they'd rented a property next door, offered me half rent on this property so that they could use it as storage. And I just thought, okay, brilliant. And they were like, let's work together. We'll get this, blah, 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 blah. I didn't realize that the money was going off to wherever. It's not the end of the world, but it's been a pain in the arse and it's been a learning experience. And the fact that a friend who squirmed his way into my life after my brother died, he was known to me in my brain. My girlfriend was upset when I started speaking to him again, but I ended up paying them the rent, and well, my half of the rent, you know, on a 2-year lease, so not a lot, 192.50 a month. So like that's why I took it. You know, it was so cheap, and it doesn't add to my rateable value, not much. So it was a no-brainer, and it was in a location I knew. It was the building my kids grew up in for the first 8 years of their lives. So I thought, cool, it's a no-brainer. It's in an area I know, let's open it. But yeah, fuck. So next time I'm just going to run ads a few months before I open. Going to have a team in place. I'm not going to be expected to be opening the door myself. I'll be there, but I won't be opening the doors myself. Somebody else will be doing that. Somebody else, manager, will be doing that, not me. Not fucking me. And I know that next time I need a team in place there, and that's what I'll do. And if that doesn't work, I'll fucking do something else. Like, that's the thing that makes people like me different, that people don't understand. It's like, I'll just keep going. Okay, I don't, like, nothing's a failure. It's like, meh, it's annoying. Might keep you up at night. You know, you might not sleep. You might fucking, you know, you might get suicidal. You might fucking, who knows? It's stressful. It's stressful. We're not saying, like, I'm not saying I have all the answers. What I'm saying is I'll just fucking continue looking for them. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't have a stop button. I don't care where I am. Someone was like, oh yeah, you bit off more than you could chew. Yeah. Didn't you? Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I did. It's like the third time I'd heard this. And I was like, yeah, I did bite off more than I can chew. I've been telling other people that. I'm like, that's why I didn't continue doing it. This is too much in the wrong order. Maybe that's what they think. You couldn't do the second store. You couldn't open it. Like, that's not something that you could do. But they see that as like this finite skill. But what they don't understand, the more you attack things, the greater your skills become. And also, I know that's cliche, but and I know also, like, the more that you can take on, like, it sounds cliche, the stronger you become, the more you do. But it's so fucking true. It's like, 8 years ago, I'd find it like damn hard to. I remember like my first summer open. I was the same summer I met my girlfriend. Do you know how hard it is to run a business when you fucking spend summer in the garden, like lying down, getting stoned, just lying down, like looking at the fucking clouds going by? Like, life is great, bro. Like, aren't you supposed to be opening the shop? Like, nah. Have you seen the sun? Right? Like, that first summer, I went back to BMX. I'd been 5 years off, went back to BMX. That was the first summer. Like, I had my motorcycle accident. I fucking came off into the farmer's field. Double Superman front flips, fucking 80 miles an hour between two black posts, and just flew. Fucking had to punctured a hole through my leg. I've got nerve damage, got fucking leg damage. It's, all of that shit. That was that 2017 year. That was like, yo, let's run a business. But I don't know how, and I could only take on so much. I could only take on so much. The idea of having a store and having paid rent, right? That was like enough. That was like, holy fucking shit, man. Paid rent, bro. That place, I'll just pay rent again. The more you do, the stronger you're gonna get, the more you're gonna be able to take on, the fucking harder you can go, the bigger the mountains that you can climb. Like, that's just the fucking way. And the more you understand as well, so you're not limited. You're not limited by, like, I don't understand this fucking thing. Because you go and you fucking do it. And then once you've done it, you're like, okay, well, that wasn't so fucking hard. And while you're doing it, sometimes it's fucking hard, but you still gotta go fucking do it. You still gotta go do it. What else must I do apart from keep fucking plodding on and keep trying and keep poking and keep fucking flipping rocks and seeing what I could find, seeing what's going on and having fun while doing it. I had to throw away more e-liquid that I'd invested in, because use by dates on e-liquid in a market that you are not in, like, I had to remove that. And there was a bunch of shit I did at the time that I had to do. I had to remove these items. Some of it was a stupid decision. Some of it lost me a lot of money every single month. But I had to make these decisions to make the fucking business move forward. But people don't see that. They see the obvious failures. It's like, oh, you opened a second store. Did you bite off more than you could chew? It's like, well, yes, but did you see when I bought e-liquid and I had to throw it all in the bin and it cost me more in e-liquid than it did to fucking open a second store? Like, the best thing that came from the opening the second store, I can tell you right now, is I had my car. I bought a diesel car. The government said get diesel. I had a diesel fucking car. I can't park in the LEZ zone, the low emission zone, in the city, right? It's like my shop is like 200 feet in it, but I can't park outside my shop to deliver juice once every 2 weeks. So I had to buy a van, and that's been the best fucking thing. I love my van now. I don't look at any other vehicle. I don't look at fucking motorbikes. Don't look at the fucking cars. Nothing. I'm like, actually, that's a lie, because I've got a bicycle now. I went and got a bicycle for like 60 quid, and just, yeah, I'm gonna build it into an e-bike. Ugh, I need to go home. It's Christmas Day. Merry Christmas. You can bite off more than you can chew. Just know that it's a muscle that you're building, and you're gonna get through it. You'll fucking smash it. Don't you worry about what people say. Don't you worry about fucking anything, because it's just life, yo. Fucking piece by piece, like we say, just one foot in front of the other. Just keep going. Smash it. Merry Christmas. Hope you have a good new year. 2020 fucking 6. Here we go. 2026. Pick up sticks. Boom, boom, boom. Eoi. All right. Gangsta love.